yo, I'm off this.
Yo, Nick, you know what that reminds me of? Ozark. When you remember when Helen was like when she told the hitman that if he were to offer, he give her the courtesy of like letting her know, and the time came and he just like did it. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, which part? When did that happen in Ozark?
Last season.
The last season, the lady who worked for the cartel, but then like
the lawyer,
the hitman, but the hitman was always with her, and
I can't remember the hitman.
It's just some.
Oh, the hitman was the guy that when I guess at the end when she was like when he brought the husband and wife to the cartel, and then the cartel murked the hitman instead.
What?
Or was that the lawyer?
The hitman murked the lawyer.
Yeah, you're confused, bro.
I'm confused still. I remember like the most recent season ended where like they thought they were gonna get killed, and then the cartel ended up killing the other person.
Yeah, that's it.
That was the scene.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm thinking the hitman and the
the hitman killed the lady in front of them.
Yeah. Ozark's a good show, bro.
Yeah, that was a really good show.
I need it.
Why?
Because I don't want to go crazy into it, but like all the characters, just the only people I liked on it was the son
and the old man, Buddy,
and the old guy. Yeah, but he died, so now it's just a kid. He was the smartest one. He was the most logical one. He was like, "Yo, we could do it this way," and these guys just basically told him, "No, we don't want you getting into it." And it's just like, bro, he was actually helping you guys.
Yeah, the man was helping. I was like, I learned how to launder money.
Yo, when the man came through and said that was so funny.
He was the smartest one in my opinion, and he's the most likable character.
He was calm throughout like everything.
Marty was cheesing me because it's like he was a pushover all the fucking time, and Ruth, she's annoying because she's two-faced all the time. She's always
so feisty.
She's always going to Marty. She's always being like, yo, I'm like going to the next person. And I hate Marty, but now I'm going back to Marty to help. I'm like, hey, what the fuck? His wife, Wendy.
Nah,
she's
Wendy's
annoying.
Cold, yo. Wendy got cold in the end. Though.
She's annoying, but she got cold. But I think that's what cheesed me. It's like, bro, like you kind of like we're making things worse, low key. But now you want to be a boss. I read it, but I don't read it.
Did she cheat on Marty too?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did bare shit. She was like kind of was making his life difficult. And then she's just like, yo. Then Marty was just making trash moves.
Because I remember they were making the move where they're finally gonna get out, and then Marty messed up.
No, Marty was doing everything right. Then my girl said, "Yo, why don't we stay in?" And Marty's like, "What?" Like
the way I saw it too is like
it was her that messed up.
Marty was like, "Yo, we're just about to get out of this. You're the same one saying like, yo, let's not do this, and now you want to continue." And she was just like, "No, we're in too deep now." And he's just like, "What?" So I'm like, now he's been pushed over, and I'm just like, bro, it happens all the time to everybody who has some form of authority. It happened to the niggas who were in the mob. It happened to the fucking Snell people, the whole cartel. I'm like, yo, this guy's getting bullied by everybody. Like, this guy sucks. And his daughter is annoying.
Yo, the daughter's mad annoying, bro.
She just added more unnecessary problems to everything.
Because yo, this girl thinks that she's sick.
She want to be a grown woman.
That's what I'm saying. And this girl has no plan. She just wants to do things with no plan.
Yeah.
And then the brother's the one that's actually like thinking things out.
As I said, the brother just seemed like the only nigga who wanted to like make the best out of it or get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, he's stacking bread, but then he's like, yo, like my parents need help, so I want to help them launder money. This guy's like, no, don't help us. I'm like, yo, this show is pathetic. And every time at every fucking season, these guys always find a way to fucking cliffhang the situation.
They do, bro.
I'm like, oh great, now I have to tune in. Like I have to. Like
guys have to tune in for season 4 now.
Yeah, it's such a shit way to do it because you're like, yo, you wasted so much time watching it, and then all of a sudden, oh, something's about to happen. Boom, cuts off. You're like, what the fuck?
Just when Marty just got soft,
bro. Like, you watch the next episode. The situation didn't even last that long, and it ends like right in the top of the episode, and you're like, oh, like that was it. Now you're here watching this whole shit again. You're like, oh, like what's gonna happen now? At least this is for me. This is for me. I just every character was cheesing me. I'm like, yo, I've never had a show get me that up like that emotionally invested in hating characters, yo. Like I watch certain shows, I'm like, oh, I fuck with that character.
Breaking Bad, I hated Walter's wife. She was mad annoying.
She was annoying. Not like, well, as I said, I'm just saying for me, that show, Ozarks, every character just was annoying me. Way. Like, I'm like, yo, like, what?
Enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
I like it still. I was gonna say, I like the suspense of the show.
I like the plot twist and
that show is a politically correct version of Breaking Bad.
What makes you say that?
Because it is. Walter White was a chemist who ended up being
science teacher.
He ended up being a fucking he ended up turning into a villain himself. Like he was willing to kill a youth. He was willing to he really ended up killing like people in the end. Whereas Marty just playing everything by the book, trying to do this and that, trying to be like that nigga, but he's not that nigga.
Yeah, but that's how it is sometimes. You have certain mans that, because remember he kind of got tossed in this situation because you remember it was his boy that was like doing all this stuff.
Was the same. It was the same with
and his boy tried to cheat the man, and then the boy ended up getting like
Yeah, it was the same with Walter, bro.
No, Walter got cancer.
Nah, Walter eventually was like, yo, he could have easily left, but he's like, start to see how much money he was making from his shit.
No, but like that's what I'm saying. Walter like went into it, whereas like for Marty, he didn't go into it. Like he was just literally the accountant, and then he would ask his boy like, yo, what's this account? And then his boy would be like, yo, don't worry about it, blah blah, just do what you gotta do, and all that. So.
Well, I'm not trying to compare lifestyles exactly. I'm just saying,
like for the whole thing, I'm just saying it's like I feel like he just got threw into it.
The whole show's politically correct, in compared to Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is just more like gruesome and fucking realistic, whereas this shit is like yo, by luck of the draw. Like, oh, you happen to be in this situation. You happen to be in this situation. Like, oh, this person has this. Oh, this person has this. Oh, you just so happen to. That's all fucking.
That's what makes you sick.
That's not what makes anything sick.
Man's and you know exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you're like, okay, now look, this guy's gonna end up getting snaked. After a few episodes of seeing this guy get snaked, I'm like, yo, this guy's gonna keep getting snaked, no matter what. Until he kills a nigga, he's gonna keep getting snaked. Every time he runs into a situation, he just has to find a way how he's gonna get out of the situation by like
just offing a man.
Yeah, that's it. And I get it, fair enough. But the way how people are dunning off each other and everything, I'm like, yo, this guy could easily get away with murder. But
facts.
Nobody does. No, his character can't do it, and that's why I don't fuck with the show.
His son will do it though.
His son will do it, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. His son will actually off a man if he needs to. Like no hezzy.
The show's boring, man. I hate that show.
But you still tune in.
I'm actually like, as I talk about it more and more, like I know I'm not gonna watch the new season.
We'll see. I feel like the new season's gonna drop. You're gonna say nah, and then I'm gonna be like, yo, man, it's getting better. Blah blah blah.
I don't believe anybody who says they say Ozarks is getting better. You know, much people I've been listening to saying that they're enjoying Ozarks. I'm like, all right, like this is all cap. Because I'll be watching the same shit. And I'm like, nah, this is not it. Ozarks is like,
I'm not gonna say it's one of the top shows I've ever watched, but like, yo, it's a good show just to just to watch. Because I also watch Riverdale that a lot of people hate.
I couldn't keep up with that. Yo, that was too much. Was going in with Riverdale?
Yeah, it's bare going in Riverdale. I finished 100.
Those Archie's Weird Mysteries, bro.
Yo, Archie's Worst Mysteries is a great show, but what was the other show? The 100. The 100. I
fell off the 100.
Bro, I hated Clark and her mom. Bro, they used to cheese me so much. Like I didn't see people mess up so many times in my life.
The 100 was so good, but the problem about it is like they prolong it too long, and it just got boring for me.
They started making it weird. Like now,
it's just like, okay, we get it. Like you're like the first civilization like on Earth after this big nuclear explosion, and then we get it.
There's people that's already living there, and there's like I don't know if you're gonna continue watching it.
I'm not.
All right, so I'm just gonna spoil the ending.
Yeah, you can.
So For those that never watched 100, I'm about to spoil the show.
Spoiler alert.
So basically, what ended up happening is, they ended up finding this place where I think it's called it's basically like it's almost like a heaven, and they were saying that everyone else can come except for Clark. So then Clark was like, "Yo, but like I had to do certain things because I had to make people survive." And and they're like, "Nah, you have too much blood on your hands, and you're too switch up." So because sometimes Clark would be like, "Yo, this doesn't feel right," and then she fucks up everything.
Everything, bro.
So
She's my soul.
So like they're like, "Yo, we're not having that." Like, yo, like we seen it too many times that in your past that happened. We're not having that. So everyone else can come, but you have to stay here on Earth.
I fell off when I think they were being recruited into some virtual world where it's like a whole cult in a sense.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, this is bullshit, yo. Too much for me. And like, I saw it through the end. They already overcame the whole crisis, and then yo, what happens next? And then some bullshit. It's like, yo, I'm done with this show, yo.
Yeah, that's why I'm happy they finished it. It shouldn't have it should have been done. I think 4 seasons.
Yes.
But then they milked out 2 more, and like it's whatever. Like I just want to finish it.
It was shit.
Yeah. But I just wanted to finish it just because I'm like, yo, I already started it. I want to see how this ends. But then I was like, yo, if there's another season after this, I don't think I can continue watching it.
The dedication. I read it.
But, when you commit to the show, you might as well finish it, because it's like at that